a video about something I want to have a quick play around with. So had this idea. I don't know where it's come from. I've probably nicked it from somewhere because there's no new ideas. I don't. Well, now and again there's a new idea, but it generally comes from somewhere else. So I wanted to do a baked dish, but use like a sort of like a lasagna, but instead of lasagna, using potato rostis. That was kind of like my idea. So we'll peel some potatoes, grate them, fry them in some fat, so we get like a crispy disc of potato. Don't want them too thick, and then I was gonna like layer those with meat, so like a ragu type of thing. So ragu and then potato rosti, then ragu and then potato rosti and then ragu, potato rosti type of thing. Um, so although now I've had more ideas about kind of what I want to do as well, but these are the ingredients I've got today. So we've got some cheap cooking bacon. So I'm going to make a ragu out of the cheap cooking bacon and some cheap tins of tomatoes. So kind of chop the bacon up, fry it off, add the tomatoes, cook it down, put some onions in. Well, the onions out on the board, but I have got some onions, and we'll put a layer of. I always kind of think it's quite nice with things that are baked in to put like a layer of cheese through. So this is just some cheap Greek style salad cheese. From all intents purposes, it's feta. It is feta, but you just can't call it feta because it hasn't probably got the right ratios of which type of milk it needs in it. So it's probably goat's and sheep's milk cheese that it should have a certain percentage of sheep's or goat's milk in it, but it hasn't. It'll be made with cow's milk. And then just the potatoes for the rosties. So just peel them, wash them, grate them, fry them, and then we'll top it off with cheese. I did think about making like a white sauce for the top, but I don't think so. I think we'll just try it without the white sauce, and we'll just put a rosti on top, and then grate some cheap cheddar, and then bake it in the oven, and kind of see how it it turns out. I've got a bit of a cough. So that's kind of like my plan. I'm going to do. This is me explaining, and then hopefully I'll be able to do a short version of this as well. So I'm trying to do. It's quite a fun exercise to make videos that are a minute long. You really have to edit them down, and you really have to be kind of quite precise with what you say and how you say it. So I'm trying to kind of get better at that, but also I kind of think I'll get better at that, and then try and introduce a little bit more interest in that kind of thing, make them a little bit more fun. My sister watched one, and she said it was oh, what was the word she used? But it was like she really liked it. Oh, she called it punchy. It was like do this, do that, do that, do that, do that, and this is what you end up with. And she really liked that idea of it being punchy. So I kind of think I want to get better at that. And so the more you do things, the more you get better at things. So this is me explaining, and then hopefully there'll be a short version, which will be like the next bit, and then there'll be a bit of a tasting afterwards, like a review, and kind of what I think about it, and if I want to do it again, if it works, all that kind of thing, and maybe other kind of ideas. But I was kind of thinking it would probably. So the original idea came from my sister. My sister was making a cottage pie, and she'd seen something where you'd put potato waffles on top instead of mashed potatoes. So she was going to try it out. I imagine it's very delicious. And then I kind of went, instead of just putting potato waffles on top, I wonder if you could layer the potato waffles. So like a layer of cottage pie mixture, and then a waffle, and then more cottage pie mixture. And I was kind of thinking, oh, well, I don't really want to have to buy waffles. And you just kind of go, well, let's just make some potato rostis. So that's kind of where the idea came from. But now I'm thinking that maybe I want to do it with, if this works with the bacon ragu, we'll try a version either with slow braised beef or slow braised beef mince, and kind of do it that way. I think that'll be really kind of quite nice. The idea of, I don't think the rosti will kind of won't stay crisp, but I think it kind of quite nice if it was, we cook it the rosti first and it goes crispy, and it takes on the flavour, and it's a little bit oily, not greasy but oily, and then as it soaks up the meat juices, I think it'll improve the flavour. Because we used to go to a Chinese restaurant years ago, and there was a dish that used to come in a bowl made out of deep fried potato. So like shredded, not grated potato, like matchstick potato, and then formed into a bowl shape and then deep fried. And the beef dish kind of came in that potato bowl, and it was nice around the outside because it was crispy, but then in the bottom of the bowl where all the meat juices kind of soaked into it, it was kind of soft and delicious and kind of luxurious. And I kind of think I think that would kind of work, and I think that's kind of what would happen if we did a beef version of this. But that's for another video for another time, if this works. So we'll do the fast bit. Hopefully we'll be able to do a short of it. Probably, maybe not. I think there's quite a lot of information that needs kind of go into it, and I don't think I'll be able to cut it down too much. But I'll do like a quick version after this, what I did. Fast, punchy, as my sister calls it, and then we'll do a review afterwards. Bacon ragu and potato rosti. Bake. Chop and fry your cooking bacon until it looks like this. Add a couple of tins of chopped tomatoes. Slowly simmer until it looks like this. Add 5 sliced onions and then cook until it looks like this. Grate 2 kilos of peeled potatoes. Season with salt to draw out the moisture. Put the potato in a cloth. Squeeze out the excess liquid. Put the potato in the frying pan with some fat. Season with pepper. Fry until it looks like this. Spread out a fifth into a bottom of an oven-proof dish. Place a rosti on top and cut to size. Repeat the process. Put in a optional layer of feta cheese. Top off with the final rosti. Sprinkle on grated cheese and bake at 180 degrees. Ready when it's bubbly and delicious. So, it's cooled slightly. Let's have a taste of this. The ingredients that went in were nice. If they all work together, that's another thing. So the potatoes stayed crispy on the outside. We'll see what it's like on the inside. That's nice as that. That's nice as that. I think it would be better with beef. In all honesty, I think it would be better with beef. Like a beef ragu or a cottage pie. No, the potato's gone soft in the centre, but that doesn't matter. So, a bit nicer with mince, or a bit of, I need to blow my nose. So yeah, it'd be nice made with like braised beef or mince, and not a tomato base, but like a beef stock kind of base, and then thickened up, I think. But we'll have to play around with that. But it's nice. It works. If I do a beef version, there is a temptation to do a white sauce to the top of it. But how does that taste? That's pretty good at that. Cheesy rosti. So, nice success. And there's some more possibilities that can come with it.